Hi, I'm Tim Burke and I'm here at American Carpet Wholesalers in Dalton, Georgia. I've been a professional floor covering installer for 25 years and I'm about to do something I really shouldn't do as it applies to myself and my fellow floor covering installers. But my good friends at American Carpet Wholesalers taught me into it. What I'm talking about is showing you and thousands of other potential Mannington Adura Tile and Plank Lock Solid and American Hardwoods Lock Solid flooring purchasers just how easy it is to install them yourselves without the need of a flooring professional like me or my fellow installers. All kidding aside, Mannington Adura Tile and Plank Lock Solid, as well as the Mannington American Hardwoods Lock Solid, is a do-it-yourselfer's dream. So unfortunately, you won't need me or my installer counterparts, but I'm still going to show you how it's done anyway when we come back.
American Carpet Wholesalers is located in Dalton, Georgia, between Chattanooga and Atlanta. Visit our beautiful showroom just off I-75 exit 336.
Welcome back. We're going to be talking now about the Adura Lock Solid tile system and how it works and how easy it is to install. Well, the first things I want to share with you is a couple things you'll need, which will be a pencil, of course, for your marking and scribing, and your simple utility knife that you'll use to cut with, and a tape measure to use to measure out your points of references. Today we're just going to start off with one single tile up against the perimeter, and it's important to know that you're going to have spacers that you'll use. And around the perimeters of your wall, you want to use these spacers to allow an expansion joint so that you don't trap your tile and cause it to bind and force up and cause you a problem. So that'd be the first step. Second step is you're just going to simply take the locking system on this tile. You can see around the perimeters of the system. And what you want to do is just place it in to the groove nice and neat. And you just line corner to corner up. Lay it down flat, and we're just going to repeat this process across the floor. Real simple to do. I mean, anybody, like I said before, anybody could do this. Anybody. This is so easy to do. My grandmother, I think she's coming over tomorrow, and we're going to try to get some of this put in. But now on your perimeters, what you want to do is you actually want to measure. And for instance, on this, I've got a 15-inch measurement. So what I want to do is I want to cut my tile at 14 3/4. And what that'll do is allow me enough expansion to keep from trapping my flooring. And real simple, just make your marks, use another tile as a guideline, as a straight edge, and mark it off. Then take your utility knife and you want to score right through this. Stay right on your mark. Just score straight down. And then just simple as this, you just want to just bend it, as you can see, and it just snaps right in two for you. And just tear off. Now, just repeat the process on the connection. And you just place it in real gentle, and down you go. Spacer on the outer edge. And then we come over and we start the second process, which is to join the two rolls together. And it's so easy. You just continue to repeat your process all the way through. Line your corners up. That's basically what you want to do. Line your corners up. And Mannington has a tile wedge system that you can get that, you know, I'm a professional. I don't really need them, but you at home doing it yourself, you might want to look into these. They're real handy to support your tiles when you're wedging them in. Lock your tiles together. Oh, I'm sorry. Now, you got two edges together, tilt up, down in, and this is where you would use a wedge system that you would simply place underneath to hold it up to give you some support. And that support will help get it down into the seam line. And then you just basically pull it out, down goes your tile, and you'd repeat that process all the way through. Like I said, it's fairly simple. You just basically line up your corners and repeat the process. And that's how easy it is to do this flooring. And like I said, anybody can do it. And I think you can't go wrong by choosing the Mannington Adura Lock Solid flooring system. When we come back, we're going to show you just how easy it is to install the Lock Solid plank system, just like I showed you here, and we'll go through the processes and show you what you need to know. Stay with us. Welcome back. We're back to talk about the Adura Lock Solid plank system. And like I said, I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is to install. This is a beautiful product, and I think you'd really enjoy it if you ever got your hands on it, got to look at it. A couple things you need to know about this system is when you bring it into your house and you get ready to install it and you lay it down and you're in your room, always make sure you allow a little bit of expansion joint, you know, a little 1/4 inch around the perimeters so that we got that movement. Always let your floor be free. Now, to cut this, I would tell you need a tape measure and a knife and a pencil, but we're going to put the tape measure out of hand for just a second and show you a little trick here. If you'll just take your plank and reverse your plank up against your opposing perimeter wall and hold it to the plank down on the floor, mark a 1/4 inch shy on your mark, simply take your utility knife and another plank, of course, for your straight edge, and line it up on your mark. Score into your plank. Pick it up and just snap it right in two. Now, look at this. Perfect fit, no tape measure. So easy, so easy. Now, you want to take your end joint and just line it up nice and neat and tight. Make sure your corners are matching perfectly. And then you just lay it down. Press your planks in, and then you'll take the balance piece, which most people would consider possibly a waste piece, but it's actually not. You'll just reverse to the opposing side of the room and tilt it up a little bit and lock it in. Keep your expansion joint, and then you'll just take these planks and you'll just continue the process, and that's exactly how easy it is. And I'm telling you, anybody can do this. It just goes together like a dream. You just can't believe it. And when you get your hands on it, you're going to be so glad you did. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now I'm going to show you how to install Mannington's American Hardwoods Lock Solid System. It's a very innovative product that I think you'll be impressed with once you see it, feel it, and realize that this is a laminate-styled hardwood, which is a true solid hardwood that will install as easy as any laminate you've ever seen, but it's going to give you the real feel of hardwood, and I think you're going to enjoy it. One of the things that you need to know is you want to come into your room and make sure you assess the room and how you want to install the product before you bring it in and go through all the trouble to get started. And before you do that, you want to know the tools that you need, and most of these things you'll probably have in your garage, like a skill saw, a speed square, and a tape measure and a pencil. You'll need those things. Once you get those things, you want to come in to the room, look at the length of the room, and usually the longest point of the room with the longest wall will give you the best start so that you keep everything nice and straight and even. So once you do that, you'll take your plank and line it up on the wall, and you want to leave yourself a nice expansion joint all the way around, a good 1/4 inch all the way around the room to keep it from binding, because you don't want to lock this wood down to where it can't move and breathe and all that stuff. So once you've established that, what you want to do is after you've laid a full run in a room and you've came all the way across the room and you get to the end, the next thing you want to do is take your tape measure and measure out from the perimeter wall over to the last piece of wood that you put down. And like, for instance, this is 26 inches. So I'm going to come right here at 26 inches, and actually I'm going to make it 25 3/4. And what that'll do is give me that expansion on my opposing end. Once I've got my mark, I'll put my speed square on, I'll make my mark, then I'll go outside, get my saw, make my cut, bring it back in, and just simply take your piece, take and put your locking system together, make sure you got corner to corner on the planks close together, get them in there nice and neat, and you just put it right down just like that. And the piece that you had left over from your cut, don't dispose of it, because what you'll do is you'll start on the opposite end of the room at the perimeter, and you'll come over to the side, keep your expansion joint, put your locking system in, and down you go. And then, as simple as it is, you take this product and you just continue to repeat this process throughout your room, and before you know it, you'll have a beautiful hardwood floor. Stay with us. We'll be right back for more.
Speak with an American Carpet Wholesalers representative any day except Sunday at 800-548-2706 or access American Carpet anytime at americancarpet.net.
Glad you're back. In all seriousness, given our present economy, it's no accident that Mannington provides so many products that are easy to install yourself, saving tremendous dollars. I'm an installer, but a consumer too, and I can understand that. Be sure to watch the Mannington Tile and Plank, Lock Solid, and American Hardwoods Lock Solid sales videos, also on this DVD and the American Carpet Wholesalers website. Mannington wants everyone to know that American Carpet not only offers the largest selection of Adura and American Hardwoods floors, but also the lowest competitive pricing, not only on Mannington's products, but also on other unique floor coverings as well. American Carpet Wholesaler is open 6 days a week for your convenience. Simply call 1-800-548-2706 and speak with one of American Carpet's knowledgeable sales staff. American Carpet is accessible 7 days a week online at americancarpet.net. Products ship same day if ordered before 2 p.m. and service is key at American Carpet. Maybe that's why Inc. magazine rated American Carpet as one of the fastest growing companies in America. My home needs floor covering from time to time too. I just don't need anyone to install it. And American Carpet is where I buy my floor covering and where you can too. I hope to see you soon here at American Carpet Wholesalers.